Can a country legally block a major global waterway? It's a huge question, so let's break down the law. To figure this out, we have to start with the fundamental rules that actually govern the world's oceans.
Check this out. It shows how a country's legal power changes the farther you get from its coast.
It all comes down to UNCLOS. Think of it as the official rule book, kind of like a constitution for the seas.
Okay, so that first 12 nautical miles, that's a country's territory. But there's a really big catch. So what can other ships actually do in those waters? This is where innocent passage becomes so important.
Basically, ships can pass through, but their passage has to be innocent, meaning, no funny business. And UNCLOS is super specific about what's not innocent. No spying, no weapons practice, you get the picture. But what about tight spots, like the Strait of Hormuz? These critical choke points have even stronger protections.
It's called transit passage, and it's a much more powerful right than innocent passage, for very good reason. Just look at the difference here. Transit passage can't be suspended. Even subs can stay submerged. It's a big deal. And this isn't just theory. A huge court decision, the Corfu Channel case, cemented this right into law.
Okay, but what if a country just does it anyway? How does international law handle that kind of aggression?
In the past, countries used what's called a Pacific blockade. But today, that's a whole different story.
Today, a single country setting up a blockade is seen as an illegal act of aggression, plain and simple. The reason why is right in the UN Charter. It basically says, no threats, no force. A blockade is force.
So who can authorize a blockade? Only one group, the United Nations Security Council. And they have a whole process. It's designed to be a collective action, not just one country's unilateral move.
A blockade is just one tool they have in their toolkit, ranging from sanctions to full-on military force. So here's the bottom line. A single country can't legally do it, but the UN absolutely can as a last resort.
This principle of free navigation is absolutely fundamental. It's what keeps global trade and communication flowing.
Which leaves us with a huge question. When does one country's security get to outweigh everyone else's right to passage?